Good morning, dear. This is my video reading One Day in My Life. 3 years ago, Einstein and Herbert would have thought took a lot the French species seconds. They began the Fergus for a McDonald's restaurant near Ladies. Every morning is away and from for me. Though always goes for 8 o'clock, 6 and in 7:20. Finish time to make some mentalize before I get up. I live by list records in it's the best way to keep this organization. Recently, it should be at our McDonald's restaurant or investments in competition occurred. No, so I am training one of our pro managers to help me with me. The S1 with the administration evaluated the soul give me for that to get efforts in. Once over the switch of the business sectors us interference species staff. Our restaurant is a tile practice our 5 mosquitoes our village. Sit where there's exhibit for this 21,995. We first over the setting and now we're looking to the restaurant in Slave. We have to confirm to the those sources. Granite safety scanning and spreads of groceries, but the restaurant is actually our one's business. We translate and complete some 17, 20 5 staff. Order and pay from preferred supplies. Take care of the one. Many versions of this business agreements look marketing and so on our expertise is down what the restaurant expert rating. Bearing this British words in base move for us. Tom, my heart suspect, had to do 9 months training before we closed everything either from in press hours and we were seized with this place. It bases what was the previous trip. There is workages and the soaring Gilbert instrument. Beautiful by average beacon and English expedition counter attack. I have a queen cat with our wristband before it starts consumers before opening the pots. This building is for supplies, mechanic and training information for medical service. The reiterating conference, but we pray for our structure and needs bookings for purchase or prices they multiply this for the mystery dinner. Mystery business makes mostly scam on every restaurant and restaurant in the country. All recipes are assets for food offerings and presentation of restaurants, alcohols and speak of servers, restaurants, cleaning and so on. Staff are after was by name, so I press the nose and spurs. Do the ends make sure and least problem are declared. Where where race for the sweet and the archaeological wet and pretty good. We have we have undergone to learn with my downloads of research consultation fishing as afforded to our daily working, and there are regulars nesting with after prison to center Easter and everything. Most of my morning is set on updating computerized card, tax office, Queenrix training curriculums. Payroll assets have to be organization, staff trainer, inflation, but we can services lever our cluster workers when they go to university of the to go traveling. There are restaurants all over the world now. So tired training help really can open recent door. The listening start hours now. On the rarest outcomes the world. So frustrating. Almost every safer customer was for memories of my first day at university. I have recently now to looks the cooks pursued never cease. All as with a smile business, one has to be flexible, but I think it's also important to practice your inner grace where there are most effective. For me, this is burning the Chinese ethnic war. My look is a southward skin sandwich. By this time, my office looks like a Bobby's type to the orange air. I felt actually different this message of paperwork into place ready to tackle the priority order. I have to head with over 3 to campus my 2 sons for school, so I gradually expecting what have only finished in the kitchen, listening to great smarting of their mother's sports. Well, also supervise this chronic Hamburg music respect over me. As with doing the areas of masking, readers in gradually have to work into the inspiration more. Otherwise, I am in bed only time hour after time. Only time after times also have 3 hour or 4 book on the go. Walter Scott our experience, for example, and only one known Christians maybe ends our press our police word. I'm going to say the word nice was 11 hours last summer. So now I can look for this to some entrepreneurship before Nostr Busli they are the restaurant. No I think of it no I think of it as only to have Cardi for my dollars worth mean I was pregnant. It much have been a premonition. Thank you.